Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back to another trade recap. Today, we're going to be going over February 3rd's price action and the trade that I took that ended up being a loss. Going to go over the good things and bad things about today. Let's start going into market open. It's a little messy because I got stuff everywhere, but obviously here we're trending up. We have this great buy side liquidity above on both pairs. We had buy side, nice buy side. We had all-time highs up here, which I didn't see getting hit today, but I was looking at least for this buy side liquidity here. And then, I mean, if we were to end up going up here, that would have been nice, but all-time highs is like a high resistance place, for us to reject off of, and hard to take. But yeah, going into open, that was what I was looking at. I wanted to see either like continuation longs up to there, or mainly what I wanted to see was us hit this unfilled 4-hour gap. We also had this internal low that I wanted to see get hit. And then, yeah, off of open, we came down, ripped down hard as hell. We ended up actually hitting this discounted 4-hour right here, as well as hitting obviously that 4-hour up here and taking on that internal low. So immediately I was like, all right, bet my bias is right. This is great manipulation. We should rip right out of this, right? And then, yeah, and then right after that happened, we also, wow, that's embarrassing. Another thing to note is we had an SMT with ES with his internal low. Just kind of added to my confluences of like, okay, bet this is valid. And then we had a nice rejection out of that, and I took this 2-minute inversion. I actually entered on the 1 minute, but it was the same close. And then I was break even at this internal high we had, just like an internal wick. I was gonna go break even at this 1 minute. Obviously didn't get hit, but if it did, it was pretty close to where I got filled, so I wasn't trying to get break even on a freaking 1 minute, rejection out of that. So I just wanted to go break even at this internal wick here, and then I was targeting the unfilled 5-minute we had above. And then from there, obviously, I wanted to see all this get taken, but I was just trying to take my piece of the pie. If this was to play out, my bias was right, which in this situation, bias was wrong. As you can see, we sold off extremely hard. In my eyes, this was like an A setup at least. Obviously, like, I did not, like, who saw this coming, really? I mean, we had an SMT on the higher time frame with these internal highs right here. But, like, that was from days ago, and we didn't get a rejection off that, as you can see, until now. So, obviously, I just wanted to see, like, a little bit of a PDI kind of thing going on here. I think it was definitely a very good setup. Unfortunately, it didn't play out, and sometimes, you're wrong. And today is one of those days, but I'm not mad about it at all. Obviously, you can see we sold off hard. I'll probably honestly be looking for some type of short setup tomorrow to take this the sell side here and this sell side. And obviously, we just had government shutdown today, so things might be a little weird. But yeah, I mean, overall, not a bad day. After that, after we dumped down like that, I was looking for some type of continuation short till we had equal lows below us here on the 15-minute. That I was like, all right, we can short down to that if we continue lower. We also had unfilled like 15-minute gaps and whatnot below us, but we didn't get any type of retracement for that. And I was off the charts when we started chopping up down here, because usually whenever we make a big move, this was like a 300, 400 point move down. We're usually going to chop a little bit before we actually get a good solid move in. And as you can kind of see, we just slowly came down more and then just chopping up now. But yeah, overall, not a bad trade. Bias was just wrong, and honestly, I don't think I really made the wrong call. I mean, it was very obvious that we were bullish in this situation, but market just had other plans, and it is what it is, man. You're gonna keep moving forward, but yeah, guys, this is a trade recap for actually, hold on before I end this video. This is the P&L from today. As you can see, down $242.64. So not a big loss, normal loss for me, but just gonna keep moving forward and wake up tomorrow and get back at it, boys. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.